The conversation around AI in education, it seems to always land on one big, scary idea: replacing teachers. But what if that's not the point at all? What if the real goal wasn't replacement, but reinforcement? Today, we're diving into a revolutionary AI copilot that's designed to do exactly that, to give educators superpowers and help them do their best work more effectively than ever before. So, what's the mission here? Well, it's actually pretty simple, but incredibly powerful: to turn our classrooms into the dynamic, motivating places we all know they can be. It's about creating spaces where students aren't just kind of engaged, but where deep engagement is the absolute standard. And this isn't some far-off dream. It's actually becoming a reality. And look, this isn't just some feel-good idea. We've got the data to back it up. The teaching methodology we're about to unpack has been shown to boost learning efficiency by up to 50%. I mean, that is a huge leap forward. So how in the world does it work? And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Anytime a teacher hears about some revolutionary new tool, the first thought is, oh, great. Another system I have to learn, more work for me. And you know what? That's a totally valid concern. But the answer is what makes this whole approach so different. Okay, let's get into it. The solution here isn't just about a new piece of software. It all comes down to a powerful combination: a proven educational framework married to an intelligent AI tool. This isn't about adding to the workload. It's about making the work you already do so much smarter. So, first things first, what even is HOST? It stands for Highly Optimized Structured Teaching. And the key thing to get here is that this isn't just a random collection of tips or tricks. It's a whole educational philosophy built on 10 core principles of what really makes for smart, effective teaching. And here's how it all fits together. It's actually a really clear flow. You start with the proven HOST framework, those 10 principles. Then, the AI agent acts like an engine, making it super easy to actually apply those principles in your day-to-day work. And the end result? You get a direct line from solid educational theory to real, tangible, enhanced learning in your classroom. So let's get practical. How does this look on a Tuesday morning when you're trying to prep? Let's start with one of the most time-consuming jobs a teacher has: designing the lesson itself. This is really the first place the AI copilot steps in and makes a massive difference. You know the struggle, right? Sitting there, trying to write learning objectives that are crystal clear and perfectly measurable. It can be tough. Well, with the HOST AI, a teacher can just type in a topic, say plant cells for 7th grade, and bam, out comes a precise objective. Like, the student will be able to compare plant and animal cells, identifying 3 key differences. All that guesswork is just gone. But how does the AI do that? I mean, it's not just guessing. It's actually using a sophisticated model, the ABCD model, to make sure every objective is airtight. It analyzes the audience, the students, the desired behavior, the conditions they'll perform under, and the degree of mastery required. Then it cross-references that with curriculum standards and even creates concept maps to show students how it all fits into the bigger picture. But look, a great objective is only half the story, right? You need awesome content to bring it to life. So instead of just giving a dry textbook definition, the AI helps you build real understanding. It digs into learning science and suggests diverse examples, and this is key, non-examples, plus real-world scenarios. All the stuff that actually makes a concept click and stick in a student's brain. And the support doesn't just stop at what you're teaching. It's also about how you teach it. The AI actually analyzes your lesson, and based on a huge library of educational research, it suggests the most effective strategies for that specific topic, whether that's having students summarize in their own words, getting them to question each other, or using another proven method. This is one of my favorite parts. You can think of the AI as your cognitive lens. It gets that our brains don't learn well when we're just thrown into the weeds. We learn best when we see the big picture first and then zoom into the details. The AI automatically structures your lesson like that, organizing everything to prevent that feeling of information overload so students can actually absorb it. All right, so your lesson plan is a masterpiece. But we all know a great plan is just the beginning. Now we have to actually deliver it. And this is where the AI shifts gears to provide insights that can totally elevate what happens inside the classroom. This is the question that keeps teachers up at night, right? Are they really getting this, or are they just nodding along? Trying to monitor if every student understands and helping them think about their own understanding, that is one of the hardest parts of the job, for sure.
Well, the host framework has this brilliant model for this. They call it the third eye. It's basically a 3-level system for self-monitoring that the AI helps you use. It's constantly prompting you to check. 1, your foundation. Is my core content clear and interactive? 2, your reinforcement. Am I using the best possible tools? And 3, your enhancement. Is this classroom actually a motivating and engaging place to be?
Let's get really specific. Think about a PowerPoint. We've all seen, or maybe even made, that slide that's just a giant wall of text. The AI tackles this head on. It suggests ways to transform that dense text into powerful visuals. And you can see the difference is dramatic. It even recommends simple animations, not for flashy effects, but for pure clarity, all to make it easier for the student's brain to process.
And all of this comes down to a really key idea in learning science called cognitive load theory. The whole point, like it says here, is to reduce pointless mental work. The AI acts like an expert editor. It scans your material and helps you cut out the jargon, the repetition, the clutter, basically anything that makes the path to understanding harder than it needs to be.
Okay, so the AI helps you plan, it helps you deliver. What's the last piece of the puzzle? It's all about growth. It's about using objective, data-driven feedback to help great teachers become even better. Let's be honest, teacher evaluation can be tough. It's often subjective, and it takes a ton of time. This is where the AI offers concrete, unbiased help. It can analyze classroom observation notes to spot patterns in your teaching. It can visualize student progress by analyzing pre- and post-test data. It can even take a mountain of student feedback and pull out the key, actionable themes for you.
And what's so incredible is that all of this data comes together to create something amazing, a truly personalized development plan. The AI doesn't just point out where you could improve, it builds you a roadmap. It suggests specific training, finds articles or videos for you, and can even connect you with a mentor. It creates a genuine path for you to keep growing. And this is maybe the most important takeaway of all. The goal here isn't to automate the beautiful, messy, human art of teaching. No way. The goal is to automate the burdens of teaching. All that administrative, structural, time-consuming stuff that gets in the way. Because when you take away all that busy work, you free teachers up to focus on what they and only they can do. Building relationships, sparking curiosity, fostering those uniquely human connections that are the real spark for a lifelong love of learning.
So that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. If an AI co-pilot can handle all the complex architecture of a great lesson, what new, creative, inspirational heights can teaching possibly reach? What becomes possible when a teacher's mind is freed up to do the one thing that matters most: connect and inspire?